Alright, I'm playing Guild Wars 2. I'm going to try to do a tutorial for the third time. So this is a ring, and you'll notice versus the rings that I have equipped, which I'm going to take off for reasons. This one has only one unused infusion slot, so that's for agony infusions. These have 3. So you can upgrade your rings to have these extra infusion slots. And so I'm going to walk you through that process. And I have a text file somewhere. There it is. Okay, so this is what you need to do for Attuned. You need the agonized ring, the ascended ring, an agonized essence, which we're going to buy in just a second, +1 agony infusion, a philosopher's stone, and then for the second upgrade that we're going to need the ascended ring, whether it's attuned or not. And you can do these in one order or the other, it doesn't really matter. This is 5 vials of condensed mist essence, and this is 3 globs and 1 shard. You can get these through just doing fractals and maybe some other ways as well. But you can also buy them with fractal relics, which I'll show you here in a second. This agonized essence is available here in the fractal lobby. This is available at the merchant outside near the Mystic Forge in Lion's Arch. These are also at the fractal lobby merchant, the one that sells infusion stuff. All right, so we'll go to that guy right now, and we'll get these things lined up. One of the things that I wanted to do, let me put this +9 agony infusion. Right now it's unused, right? There's an empty slot here. I'm going to go ahead and put this on because I'm going to demonstrate something. All right, so we're gonna want an agonized essence, and we're gonna want since we have this agony infusion on there. And it's a pretty good one. It's +9. If you had a +7, do this as well. If you have a +5, maybe don't care about it. But for +7s and +9s, you want to take those off. So when you do these Mystic Forge combinations, when you do this and when you do these upgrades, if you have any agony infusions on the ring, or whether it be armor, you can do things with the Mystic Forge with armor or weapons. But in this case, we're doing rings. When you do combinations in the Mystic Forge, if you have any, agony infusions or runes or sigils on that equipment, it will be destroyed when you, do whatever you're doing. So what we want to do, okay, since I have that on there, I'm just demonstrating how to remove it. You double click that, and then you drag and click this over here. Drag and drop it over there and do extract, and then you get your +9 back. All right, so we've removed it once again, and then we're going to go out to the Mystic Forge, and I will I'll see you there. All right, we are out here at the Mystic Forge. This is the Mystic Forge. There's an NPC right here who sells stuff, and if you don't know where this is the bank. Right, so we're in Lion's Arch. This is the bank. Here's the Mystic Forge. We're going to go to this NPC first. We've already removed our agony infusion, so we're good to go there. What we do need from this NPC, if I can move this out of the way, what do you have for sale? We do need one of these Philosopher's Stones. It costs 1 soul shard for 10 of them. And so this is the first combine right there. And then once we get that ring back, this is going to be the second combine. Again, I didn't show it, but if you don't have enough of these are available from that same exact merchant that we just got this one from, and the infusion extractor. So I didn't show that, but know that's available in exchange for fractal relics. You'll have to decide if it's worth it for you, whatever. So we're going to upgrade this ring. This is the first upgrade. It's only going to use one of those, so we don't have to worry about that. Again, we've taken the agony infusion off, just double check it. We're going to force that. I think you have to close this out to do the second combine. Okay, so we have our upgraded ring. You'll notice it has the second agony infusion on there. We only used one of those. And then this is going to be the second combine right here, 5, 3, and 1. So put that in there. And then hit forge again.
Never have too much treasure.
There we go. And now we have a ring with 3 agony infusion slots. That's that's easy. It's simple. If I wasn't talking, it would take, I don't know, 90 seconds to do all this. It's cheap. That stuff for the second upgrade is you either get it through doing fractals, or you buy it in exchange for fractal relics. One of them costs like 100, one of them costs like 50, and one of them costs like 30, something like that. I don't know. This is basically free. The +1 agony infusion is basically free, and the agonized essence is 24 silver. So these are ridiculously cheap upgrades, and they can get you from 9 agony infusion on a ring up to 27. So if you're looking for ways to get your agony resistance up, this is one of the easiest ways to do it if you have ascended rings. Just make sure that it's a ring that you want to use. In this case, I'm going to salvage it, but make sure for you that it's a ring that you want to use. Don't do this with a crappy ring. So I've got my DPS rings here. If I can get the right window open, gonna put those back on. So I've got DPS rings, but this one I'm gonna salvage. But yeah, make sure that if you're a DPS person, you do DPS rings. These are berserker stats, power, precision, and ferocity. If you're using Viper stats, wait until you get a Viper ring, or buy it from the Laurel Merchant or wherever you can get them. I don't know, pristine fractal relics, so you can get them as well. But yeah, wait until you get a ring that you want. You can do this to rings. You cannot do this to accessories or amulets. You can stat change armor and weapons. I'm going to make a video on that. So with the Mystic Forge, you can stat change these from like Berserker stats to Celestial, or from Celestial to Berserker, or from whatever to Vipers, or from whatever to so if you get like a piece of Ascended gear that you don't like the stats of, you don't need to like get rid of it. You can change it to stats that you actually want to use. And so that'll be in another video. Sure appreciate those guys, talking about things in the chat. Sure appreciate the fact that I can't get rid of it. That's cool. Okay, end of the video. Goodbye. I think we did okay. Goodbye.